Man, football's back. The Colts are getting the first preseason action tomorrow against the Buffalo Bills at 1 p.m. Eastern. You know, time for those cleats to hit the turf. Time to see that pigskin getting thrown around, whether they're wobbly spirals or they're nice, tight spirals. We're getting to see quarterbacks that we may never be able to see play again. You know, but we're going to see Anthony Richardson for the first time. Oh, there's so much to get excited about. But first of all, I'd like to welcome you to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. If you enjoy Colts football, NFL content, all that stuff, make sure you like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos, content, lives, a ton of stuff going on this upcoming season, and you want to be a part of it. Trust me, we're building something great. We're going to be building an empire here, a sports empire. So get in early while you can, and let's start talking about some of these preseason positions and players to watch, maybe some storylines. So first off, I want to talk about Mike Strawn. I've heard he's been having a nice camp. He's moved himself up the depth chart, which, you know, when Brashad Perryman was drafted, when he was signed, he was listed as like the 5th or 6th Colts receiver. Currently, he was moved down and Mike Strawn was moved up. Issue is, Chris Ballard will not keep you as a 5 or 6 if you cannot play special teams, and I don't think Mike Strawn has played special teams at all. So he's kind of losing on that aspect unless he's been working on some kind of special teams play ability. That's probably his only way he's going to make the roster. Brashad Perryman, I know, can maybe return kicks, return punts. He could play anything on special teams probably, and he's a good depth piece. He's older, he's a veteran. Mike Strawn hasn't really proven much either. But he's been having a good camp, so hopefully he can really make a name for himself. Last offseason he looked pretty good. Him and Sam Ehlinger had quite the preseason. Sam Ehlinger probably preseason MVP last year. But Mike Strawn, pulling for you. But do I think you're going to make the roster? You'll probably be stuck on the practice squad again. But if you make the roster, man, let's go. Let's get running. Giddy up now. All right, number 2, we're talking about Bernhard Raimann and Blake Freeland. Bernhard Raimann had started out slow last year, got better as every game went on, as the season went on, and ultimately at the end of the season, he was playing as a pretty good left tackle. I'm interested to see if he's going to continue it, how he's going to perform in preseason. Now, is he going to be playing some wild starters, some superstars? Absolutely not. The Bills already said Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen will not be playing. I highly doubt, Von Miller won't be playing, Tre'Davious White. Superstars aren't going to be playing, but it's a good testament to see how he's improved, if he's going to dominate, if he's going to play just okay. Interested to see how he plays there. And then you got Blake Freeland, who is currently listed as a backup right tackle to Bernhard Raimann. Braden Smith. Interested to see how Blake Freeland's going to show out, how he's going to show up. He's big man, got a lot of potential, but he also has a high chance to be a bust. So I'm interested to see how he's going to figure it out. He's huge, and that makes it more difficult to get some leverage. He's got to find a way to get more, better balance with those feet. He's got to get fat. He could move pretty well with his feet for how big he is. Got to work on the strength a bit, though. So Blake Freeland, Bernhard Raimann, 2 guys to watch out for. If Blake Freeland has a pretty damn good day at right tackle, maybe they try him at right guard sometime throughout the preseason. Then you got 3. You got the right guard battle between Will Fries, Denny Pinner, and you got the Emil Ikayor Jr., the guy from Bama. I can't pronounce his name, but he was UDFA. He was expected to be drafted 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round, at the earliest, maybe late 4, early 5, but the Colts pick him up in a UDFA. Chris Ballard stealing him, so I guess we'll see how he performs. He's actually listed as a 3rd left guard, but I would like to see him at right guard. Maybe we'll see him at left guard, and then if the Colts like how he plays at left guard, maybe we'll move him to right guard, but he doesn't really fit Shane Steichen's system. But that's another thing. We're going to be able to see Shane Steichen, how he's going to, the way he's going to call plays. And, they're going to be very vanilla, though. They're not going to be very complicated, and they're not going to be intricate. They're going to be very simple, very just line up and go type of plays, because they just want to see some players play situational ball. But I think Will Fries will win. Please, I do not want to see Denny Pinner starting at right guard ever again. No, we're going to see him in preseason. That's okay. If we see him at right guard in the season, then we're going to have some issues, Colts. So let's not have that happen. So then we have the defensive line depth. So I have the depth chart pulled up here. It looks like I exited it out. No, I got it right here. So the defensive line depth chart, You know, you look at the interior and beautiful. It's incredible. You have Grover Stewart and DeForest Buckner. Both of those guys, very high-level players. DeForest Buckner is a top 10 defensive tackle in the league, top 10 3-tech. And Grover Stewart is one of the best 1-techs in the league, if not the best. He's incredible at stopping the run. He's a brick wall. You need 2 people to move him. And he said that he's really been working on trying to improve his pass rushing abilities. And if he could get that pass rushing up just a little bit, Buckner and Grover Stewart are going to be an incredible dynamic duo, an incredible partners in crime. That's what I was looking for in that interior. And then you got Eric Johnson, who I've heard has been having a nice camp. Taven Bryan, really nice pickup, really nice veteran pickup, going to come in, make some big plays. Adetomiwa Adebawore. No. Adebawore. No, yes, it is Adetomiwa Adebawore because, they put the names backwards on the depth charts. They put their last name first, then the first. So, yeah. Adetomiwa, looking for him. I think in a couple years here, he can be a big-time name in the NFL. He's got the potential to be so. He's got a long way to go, a lot of learning to do, but he is listed at 6, at 3. No 5 or 6 he's listed as. So hopefully he can, from this preseason game, he can move up. And haven't heard too much from him out of camp, but hopefully he can keep making a name for out. Hopefully he can get his name on the map here. And you look at the edge room. We really want to see how this depth is going to be. You got Kwity Paye. I don't know if Kwity Paye is going to play. I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't. You got Samson Ebukam, the new pickup from San Fran. He might play a drive or 2. You got Deo. I want to see how he plays. Tyquan Lewis coming back from the injury. Muhammad Quadin. Al-Quadin Muhammad, the Colts just re-signed him. Titus Leo, the athletic freak out of Wagner, one of the Colts' last picks. You have Jernard Avery, who's listed as a right defensive end. So a lot of guys here you're really going to want to pay attention to. I think you really want to pay attention to Samson Ebukam, the guy we just signed. I'm not sure if they're going to, if he's even going to play. But if not, if they don't pay Kwity Paye or Samson, I think they'll play at least one of them. Kind of have to. Look out for Tyquan Lewis. Look out for Deo. But mainly, I'd want to look out for Tyquan Lewis because Tyquan Lewis, whenever he's played, he's been incredible. Struggled with injuries, getting killed with injuries, and it's just kind of how it's been for him. Kind of the Paris Campbell situation. When he's in, he's making a big difference, but every time he gets some momentum, he gets hurt. We got number 5. We got a defensive back room. Everyone. Absolutely everyone. Every defensive back will play today. Well, tomorrow in the preseason game versus the Bills and the Colts, obviously, is what we're talking about. I don't know why I need to say that, but whatever. And this hair in the back is really driving me nuts, but it is what it is. So, cornerbacks, Julius Brents, he's been healthy. He's finally been healthy and practicing. Good to hear from him about that. You got Julian Blackmon. I'm not sure if he's going to play. But then you got, let's stick with the corners and let's go to safeties. So you got Jalen Jones, who I've heard has been having a really nice camp. Delias Flowers is listed as a starting cornerback opposite of Julius Brents. And I'm on the Our Lads depth chart, not on ESPN, but I heard Darrell Baker was listed as a starter, which I should be on the Colts depth chart. Ding dong. You got Darius Rush. He's listed as a second right cornerback on this website. Really excited to see Darius Rush. And, all these guys really. Delias Flowers, I'm expecting him to be a backup guy. I'm not expecting him to be a starter. I hope he's not. I mean, it's not just the fact that he's not good. It's just the fact that we haven't, he has no experience. Not I'm stuttering. None of these guys really have that experience that you're looking for in a corner. We need that veteran presence in the room. Hopefully, Chris Ballers picks someone up in after waivers, cuts. Hopefully, he picks someone up then because the Colts are going to need someone with the veteran presence badly. But, of course, you got Jalen Jones, Julius Brents. Let's see how he plays if he's 100%. I'm not sure if he is, but I'm sure he's almost there. If not, he was very highly picked. A lot of potential from him. Very athletic. Delias Flowers. We just haven't seen much from him. He's not a rookie, but he's listed as a starter right corner. I'm really excited to see Darius Rush. You know, he was a really good pick for where he was drafted. Very underrated draft pick. Really excited for Darius Rush. Darrell Baker, I heard his listed as a starter on another depth chart. I think it was the Colts maybe. So Darrell Baker Jr., I like to see him. I've heard he's had a really good camp so far. So that's the cornerback room. Then you got number 6, you got Anthony Richardson. He's playing his first live action. Obviously, we're saving the best for last. Anthony Richardson getting his first action, very important. Now, during training camp, we've heard he's had a lot of nice plays, a lot of rough plays, and quite frankly, from the Jalen Jones clip we've seen, I talked about this a few times, throughout the channel, the videos. Jalen Jones picked off Anthony Richardson. He cut off Ashton Dulin, made a nice athletic play, but it was a late throw by Anthony Richardson, which allowed Jalen Jones to recover and get there in front of the ball, in front of in front of Ashton Dulin to ultimately pick the ball off. So we're gonna have to see, Anthony Richardson, see if what kind of progress he's making in the passing game. He was listed as a starter. Interested to see if he's gonna remain number 1 throughout the entire preseason. I think we may see Anthony Richardson start this week, Minshew start next week, and whoever starts the third week, I have no clue. Maybe it'll be Richardson again. I'm very interested to see. I think Richardson should be playing ones every single game because he desperately needs the experience. He needs to learn when and where to throw the ball. He's got a lot to learn. I'm really excited to see how he's going to play running the football. The Buffalo Bills players are going to be like, damn, yeah, that's what Josh Allen's been doing to people. And now he's, Anthony Richardson's doing that in the ground. Now, passing game is a whole different story. Got a long way to go. I'm really interested to see how his development is looking, how accurate he's going to be, throwing off, throwing with anticipation, throwing on the run. I guess we'll see, but that's all I got for you guys this video. So what to look at, the most important is look into Anthony Richardson. Get excited about Anthony Richardson, seeing him play live action. But other than that, that's really all I have. You could look into the tight ends a little bit. You got Jelani Woods. I know some of these guys are dealing with injuries, and I'm not sure if all of them are going to play or not, but man, I'm excited that football is just back, Finally getting some football. Going to see Anthony Richardson, Colts uniform, on the field playing. So that's all I got from you guys today. Thank you for tuning into the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put those post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. We're building something great, promise you. And that's all I got from me today. JDW Sports Talk Show, signing off. And here are the member shout-outs. No, I don't know what that is. I know I have the member shout-outs here someplace. There we go. All right, 2 members here. Marshman Gunner 9150, and Red the Rat. Thank you for being members, supporting the show, supporting and, just becoming a part of something great. I appreciate you guys so much, but yeah, that's all I got. Thank you to our members. Thank you to everyone who watched. See you later.